The call to action is important for legislators because they need to hear from real voters and real people in their districts. Hearing from people in Lansing all the time just isn't the answer. They need to hear from everyday people who vote and who really make a difference. The call to action hopefully will trickle down to that group. I think there are lots of people like that here today as well who probably fit that bill. They hear from the professional advocates all the time. They need to hear from the rest of the people out there who are struggling every day. Almost everyone knows someone who's lost a job, been laid off, or taken a pay cut recently. Those are the kind of people who really can't afford to pay more taxes and need the state to right-size themselves. The Detroit Regional Chamber strongly believes that the state needs to tighten its belt, just as our members have over the last 10 years. The data shows that revenue's been declining. We've been losing jobs, and that means state revenues are declining as well. And the state needs to adjust and really deal with that new reality. We've proposed a series of cost-saving budget reforms that would save money over the long term for the state. None of it's easy, but we think they really need to enact these reforms. They took a step in the right direction by enacting the changes to retirement, pension, and health care for teachers recently, and we applaud them for that effort, but that's just the beginning. We're spending more on corrections and higher education. We really think there's an opportunity to save a lot of money in the area of corrections. If the state just keeps spending like we were 15 years ago, people are going to continue to vote with their feet and just leave the state. People and businesses will continue to just leave. And just because the state can constitutionally raise more revenue because of Headley, we don't think they should. They need to adjust to what the new reality is. Passing reforms is no different than passing any other piece of legislation. It's just that the business community needs to engage and really walk through the process with legislative leaders. They need to help them draft bills, they need to help them find areas of agreement, and they need to help them get them passed, just as we did recently with the teacher retirement reforms. The thing we have a possibility to feel good about, I think, is our great opportunity for growth and improvement. Michigan continues to be a low cost of living state. Our housing stock is affordable. We have an opportunity to raise families here and do things that I think can leapfrog Michigan ahead of some of our other competitor states if we set ourselves on the right path for growth. We have some of the best universities in the world in Michigan. We have the Great Lakes, and we have our proximity to Canada. We have things that cannot be taken to other countries here in Michigan, and we need to leverage those resources for the future.